Yeah, so usually, so when you are saying like, because mm, because when we are doing practice, like maybe like during the teaching, so when we are like focused, yeah, during the teaching, so if only the during the teaching, if you can really like have that kind of the motivation also, that is also very good actually, because even if you have that kind of the motivation for the benefiting all the sentient beings and all those kind of motivation, even during the teaching only, so it is very good enough actually. But it doesn't mean like, but you don't have to do further. Of course, like it will be right, right thing, right way to keep that motivation for the further. So because we cannot, how to say, we cannot keep remaining on that state for like especially during when you are facing in a day-to-day life and activity, day-to-day life, because it's because of our tendency, because of our habit. Because I always tell people that our emotion is our addiction. So emotion is addiction, isn't it? So like it is not good thing. You know it is right. It is not right. It is not good. It is not healthy. But due to the addiction, so you will keep doing it. It's similar like the one who is like addicted with the like drugs, or the one who's addicted with no need to uh, go so much further, maybe a chocolate or maybe a coffee. So many of the time, if you have some like certain kind of the disease, you know it is not healthy for you, like eating chocolate or like eating all those kind of the fat thing, and then also how to say coffee and caffeine thing. Yeah, it is not good for you. But due to the addiction, you will keep consuming it again and again. It's a similar like in our emotion is also like a deepest, strongest addiction that we all have it. Due to that, we know like getting angry is not good, but so if someone says something like insult you, if someone insults you, you will get angry. So even though you know it is not good, it is not right, and it is not good, but you will get angry. That's an addiction, yeah. So due to that, the only way is like to whenever that you are having this kind of the issues, keep uh, how to say identifying it, yeah, recognizing it. That is the one thing that we should like we how to say practitioner should be always try. Because if you know that like you are getting angry, it is not good for you, then like you will like you are not out of control. As long as you can identify it, you are not out of control. Because otherwise, like most of the time, when we get angry or when we having a desire for something, so most of the time we cannot identify it, we cannot recognize it. Then you are carrying away, and then with that you will be lose your control, yeah, totally. So that is like then you will fall more and more deeper into it. So that is why what I mean to say here is like always trying to be identify it and recognize, recognize it. because whenever that we are having issue, so like you will get angry because of our addiction, because we are ordinary person. Ordinary person means you have an addiction of like self-clinging, yeah. So then, because of that, you will get angry, you will get jealousy, you will get all those kind of the negative emotion. We will have it, but once you identify it, you will not fall into it. You will be not out of the control. I think like this is the one thing that I will suggest, because like during the post meditation, so usually we say like two period, yeah, meditation period and the post meditation period. Meditation period actually means like when you are focused on like practice Dharma, practice any kind of the practice. So post meditation means like you are not giving meditation focused on the meditation. It's more on activity. So that is the post meditation time. Yeah. So for us also, we can apply that same thing. We can apply that same thing for the ordinary people also, like a teaching time. So it's a similar like a meditation period, because I will be keep reminding. So when I'm reading the text and then explaining it, and so I'm just keep reminding you, all of you, yeah. So this is what Buddha has said. This is how we will feel. This is our situation. Then we have to be like we have to follow this and that way. So this is the kind of like I'm always reminding during the teaching. But like during the normal day-to-day life for the work, so there is not really like one person is to keep reminding and telling you, yeah. So it's like more like a post meditation. Then you have to remind yourself, and then like trying to be aware your emotion as much as possible. That is what actually practitioner means, because if you don't look at your emotion, trying to identify it, you are not really a practitioner. You just like keep looking outside. That means like you are not really practicing. You just like simply maybe like it becomes more like a tradition kind of, yeah. So so just like you just follow like what other people are doing. So this is like our tradition. Yeah? When we are saying tradition, it's just you just simply follow, because like we are Chinese, because we are Tibetan, because we are Westerner. So we have to do, because this is our culture. But it doesn't really have to do anything with your emotion, how you feel, how it affect. So you don't do much, yeah. It's just because of your culture and tradition. But when we are talking about the like practice, it's mainly about looking inside, yeah, looking inward yourself, like how your mental state, how your emotion is arising, so how it is affecting your how to say your action, your physical action, your speech, how it is affecting because of your emotion. So this is the like one thing that we have to like keep looking, keep being aware of, or like this, the way of this all this emotion functional of emotion. Then you are really practicing. You are really a practitioner. Okay.
Thank you, Rinpoche.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you. Okay, thank you, Rinpoche, for the precious teaching.
Okay. Okay, so then now we will start with the prayer. Sangye Chodan, Soji Chonamala, Chanjo Pardo, Dani Japsonje, Dage Jiso, Jibe Sonamje, Dola Pinjere Sonje, Dobora Isho, Sangye Chodan, Soji Chonamala, Chanjo Pardo, Dani Japsonje, Dage Jiso, Jibe Sonamje, Dola Pinjere Sonje, Dobora Isho, Sangye Chodan, Soji Chonamala, Chanjo Bardo Dane Chapsonche, Dage Jinso Jibe Sonamje, Dola Pinjere Sanje, Dobara Isho, Simjen Tamje, Dewata, Deve Judan, Dembara Churje, Dungala Dan, Dungala Je Judan, Tawara Churje, Dungala Mebe, Deva Tambata, Bendala Vara Churje, Nyere, Chadan Nyetan, Tanyum Chembola, Nebara Churje. Tinchi deje nye keje nye lancharo lama rinchen tawo kundo jin jeshe pelando sanche kundo lama rumbo je tenchin chuchi je la so ante nye kari jinche tujes deje pardo kundo jinche lob. Okay, so good evening everybody again, and then so we have finished.
Can see. Hello,
Yeah,
testing. We were here, I think. Fourth.
we have finished the all this like request prayer, yeah? Fourth also.
The benefit.
Now is the fourth aspect of refuge is the benefit of taking refuge. This enormous because of importance of taking refuge. It is said that if the merit that occurred from taking refuge has a physical form, when the entire space is too small to accommodate it. I think this part we have finished already. Then the fifth part. The fifth aspect of refuge is the rule of taking refuge. Even at the worldly level, when you enter another country, you have bound by its rule and regulation. Similarly, after taking refuge in the Triple Gem, you have to follow the rules that are laid down. There are general and specific rules for the former of which there are 5. The first general rule is that even the cost of your life, you will not disavow the Triple Gem. I think this one also finished. Then the second, whatever misfortune that we befall, you will not seek guidance, blessing, or protection from the other. I think this part that we say that when we are saying not seeking guidance or blessing or protection from other means like from other worldly god, yeah. So that we have said already, other worldly god, because this is like when we are talking about not seeking guidance or protection, is a final protection, not just like a temporary protection, of course, if you, like for example, for the business purpose, so you do you do Mahakala puja and all those like Dharma protector pujas. So even though those kind of the some of the protector, so they are not really enlightened, but still, so we can ask for the protection for the like generally for the business, for the longevity and removing obstacles for the health, business, or like any kind of the issue. Yeah. So this part, so it is not saying that we cannot do a Mahakala puja if it is not like a Buddha. Of course, we can do puja like that. Then the third one is like you should, thirdly, you should, if possible, make daily offering to the Triple Gem. If not, at least on special occasions such as the anniversary of the Buddha's parinirvana. In here, so so usually because when we we eat something, like whenever we eat something, we always make offering, isn't it? We always make offering, and in a how to say, traditionally in like monasteries like that. So we do morning session. We do like a Dharma offering. Dharma offering before the eating any food. Yeah. So even we cannot do that, but it has said by the Choje Pada Atisha. So he has said that like you can divide your food into the four part, like that you can divide your food into the four part. Then those first part that you can offer to the Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, and also like then the second part is to those there's one called Yaksha Tromapu, that female Yaksha, so which is that Buddha has no. So it was like a story that like there was that female yaksha which she has she has 500 sons. Actually, she has a 500 son. Then like in order to feed her 500 son and herself, she was like eating other people's children during the Buddha's time. Then she was eating other people's children. Then when like a Buddha knew that, then like Buddha has kept like one of her son kind of like hidden, kept hiddenly. Then when Buddha has kept hiddenly, then like she was searching her son everywhere, and she's like a crazily looking everywhere, and then like she was feeling very sad. Then Buddha has told her, see, like you have 500 sons, and even if you lost only one son among the 500, how much suffer that you have. So you are facing so much of suffering. Yeah. It's similar like that other people also, so they are even more suffering because some of them have only one or two children. So if you killing those children, then like you will creating so much negative for yourself and giving so much suffering for the other. Due to that, stop like killing others children. Then from now on, my follower will give you a torma. My follower give you torma offering, then you can eat that, and you and your like children can eat that, and do not harm other sentient being, other sentient being. That has comment by the Buddha to that female yaksha. So due to that, for the Buddhist follower, actually, so we have to give some of the food to that this female yaksha. So due to that, so it has saying like first part, like one part is like offering for the Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, then like protector or like a wealth deity. Then the second part is to those like a yaksha, that female yaksha and her son. Then third part you can eat yourself. Then the leftover part is another for the those like evil spirit jumbo you can offer. So this is like what the Atisha. So he has said that like you can divide it into the four four part that your food. Okay. Yeah, so it has said that daily offering to the triple gem, if not at least like on a special occasion, yeah, because last time I think Lim was asking about like Tuchen, that like that 15 day that you were asking about it, isn't it? Because like usually, because when we are saying the special occasion, it means that like all those like Buddha and Bodhisattva, those period, those time when Buddha and Bodhisattva, they have performed special activity. So this period of the time we considering as a special occasion. Special occasion. So due to that, in a sutra, it has mentioned in a like sutra, it has mentioned with a very like small effort, you can accumulate such a huge merit if you know how to do it. Yeah, if you know how to do it. When we are saying if you know how to do it, means like during the special occasion, like today is like Tebachu, yeah, it's like a 10th of the month, so that we are considering it's a like special occasion also, like 10th of the every lunar month. So we think like for Guru Rinpoche's like special day also today, and also the Shantarakshita's special anniversary today. And then usually Techu is like, and for the Vajrayogini practitioner, it's also that we are considering the 10th day, like every lunar 10th day is also special occasion for the Vajrayogini practitioner also. So these are the special time. If you do like a small, if you accumulate small merit, you will receive extra benefit because of the special occasion, because of the blessing of those like Buddha and Bodhisattvas. It's like a similar like a like a like a special occasion you have for those who is a working job, so they have a bonus. Yeah. It's exactly similar like that only, because if this special time, if you do practice, you have a special bonus that is, so it will become double, triple. Yeah. So this is the why, so that we saying this period of the time is special occasion. Then if you do a Dharma offering and puja on those like special occasion, then like another is like occasion, another is like place also. Like for example, like we go for the pilgrimage, yeah. Like we go for the pilgrimage, those places where Buddha and Bodhisattva, they have performed special activities. They have performed special activity, those places, then that place is also considering as a special place, that we go there and pay respect and do practice there. It's also similar, like a special occasion, special place. If you practice those places, so it will affect more. So it's a so this is what it is saying, like with a small effort, if you know how to accumulate merit, then with a small effort you can accumulate more during the special time, special occasion, and those special places.
Rinpoche lah.
Yes.
What if we do the morning practice, we do our sadhana? Is it considered as an offering as well? Can we consider that?
You mean the sadhana? No, sadhana, because so it is so now in here what it is saying is like of course, like during the sadhana there is offering also, but in here I think like what it means to say is like your food.
See, okay.
Offering your food, like whatever that you. Then like from that food, like that small part from the beginning, that food that you make offering, yeah. I think it means this offering. Otherwise, like for the like sadhana, so you can that you have to do every day sadhana. And also like a whole, so it is not really a it's like for the sadhana it's merely that you can do early morning or also like a late night, yeah. So like during the night time, so it's even better because because we are saying like all those like Vajrayana practice that actually we are supposed to be doing at night or like early morning before a light, yeah, before light, and then like at very night when everybody is sleeping. Then like that period is the best timing to do a practice for the sadhana.
Okay, thank you, Rinpoche.
Okay. Yeah, whenever you eat, so in here it is saying like it is talking about your food, yeah, whenever you eat, yeah. So you should first make offering to the triple gem. Fourthly, you should fourthly, you should diligently practice taking refuge and also encourage others to do so. Lastly, wherever you are going, you should try to be mindful of the Buddha of that direction, such as Buddha Amitabha when you go in the western direction. So, so it is saying that like the fourth part is like taking refuge. Like you should be always practicing taking refuge, no matter what, and also that you should encourage other people to practice this refuge, yeah, taking refuge, because usually we think like when we are talking about the taking refuge, we think this practice is like a very for the beginning beginning level. So we always think like how to say, looking down, yeah, looking down on like taking refuge prayer, taking refuge practice, because we think, oh, this is for the beginner level. So we want to do more like a visualization, and then like all those like developing level, and then completion level, all those kind of the practice we want to do. Yeah, but in here it is saying like we should always like practice oneself, taking refuge, and always encourage others as well, because for this there is a like a story when like Atisha, great master Atisha, when he went to Tibet. So every time, so whenever he gives teaching, he is always giving the teaching of taking refuge. He's always giving a teaching of the taking refuge. Yeah. Then like his like disciple, his attendant, I think his attendant heard like people are calling him a refuge master. So like he's like always giving taking refuge teaching, yeah, refuge teaching. Due to that, people are calling him a refuge master. Then his attendant was not so happy to hear that, like people calling his master as like a refuge master, because he thought like my master can teach even more than that. It is not only refuge part he can teach. So then he told like Atisha that master, that you have to teach something else, otherwise people are calling you a refuge master. Then like when he heard that, like Atisha, Atisha heard that his attendant, what attendant told him, he was so happy that he was saying like with his name only, so it is benefiting a lot of sentient beings, a lot of people. So I'm very happy to hear like if people call me a refuge master. So then that is why I'm saying like Atisha. So he's always like he himself practicing refuge also, and teaching and encouraging other people as well. Then another part, that the fifth part is like it is saying like wherever you go, which direction you go, if you go to the middle direction, so maybe like there is usually 5 Buddha family, yeah, 5 Buddha family. Buddha Vairochana is like a middle, and then like Buddha Akshobe is the east, then then the south is Retna Sambhava. Retna Sambhava. Then west is Buddha Amitabha. Then the north is Chang Tuba. Amoga Siddhi, Buddha Amoga Siddhi. So these are the 5 Buddha family. Whichever direction you go, so you remember that Buddha, and then ask for the blessing. So then if you think of that Buddha and ask for the blessing, whatever whatever that wishes you have, because when you go to do some job or anything, so it will help you to succeed, and that your wishes. So it has said that. Okay. Then the specific rules are: first, take refuge in the Buddha. You should not take refuge in the bodily deities, so which we have already talked about it. Refuge in the bodily deities. This doesn't mean that you cannot pay respect to them. In fact, you can also make offering, but you cannot take refuge as there is a vast difference between this and paying respect. So it is saying like a vast difference between the taking refuge and paying respect. Taking refuge means like you are accepting that deity or what that support also your final protector, final protector. And then like offering is like for the temporary protection, you can ask from the worldly deity also. That doesn't mean that so it is like against with the refuge percept. You should have sincere devotion to the Buddha, such that even the broken piece of an image or a tattered painting of him should be treated with a great respect. To place them on the ground or to cross over, stepping or sitting on them are improper. Then the second, after taking refuge in the Dharma, you should not intentionally harm any sentient being. Yeah, so in here, so it is saying like I think like among all the precept, so this part is the most important. Like when you are taking refuge, then like the most important part is not harming others, not harming others like other sentient beings. That is the core core practice for the refuge. Okay. You should also try to practice Dharma according to your ability through study, contemplation, and meditation, and respect even the piece of paper that contains words of Dharma. That, of course, like when we are saying, like practicing Dharma, so it is always depend on one's capability, one's own ability. Yeah? I always tell people that like when we are practicing, it is not really like one practice have to do by everybody. It is always depend on each individual person because of their own capability, their own tendency, their own situation. Then we have to practice it. Yeah. So that is why. So we cannot really say like this teaching is the best for everybody. Yeah. So each teaching is good for another individual person. So due to that, so Buddha have to give so many teaching because of the different situation, different capability, and different tendency. Yeah. So that is why. So it is always important to know when we are doing practice. It is always important to see whether is it like suitable for your own capability and your own tendency, and only then we can practice that. Yeah. And like without thinking of that, if you practice so if it is like not understandable at all for you, and if you cannot practice that at all, if you keep forcing yourself, then like nothing much will benefit for yourself. Yeah. Yeah. Then it's always important to like respect all different like a lineage, all different. In here it has said that respect even the piece of paper which has contained the word of Dharma. So if you have to respect for even the piece of paper also, that means you cannot criticize because sometimes that we how to say, we distinguish different lineage, and then we compare which is good, which is bad. So all this kind of the thing, it is not proper thing to do. It is against the percept of refuge percept. Okay. In every meditation session, in a session of the entire True Version teachings, there are 3 practices that you need to do: preparation, main part, and conclusion.
Rinpoche,
Yes.
lastly,
Yes. Lastly, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, lastly, after taking refuge in the Sangha, you should not take a non-believer as your spiritual companion. So, of course, we can have you can have a friend from the every religion practitioner, or even the non-believer, or any kind of the person. So you can have a friend, but you cannot take them as your spiritual companion. Means so you cannot take them as a spiritual companion, which means you cannot practice with with them. So for example, if you practice with a non-Buddhist, then so of course he will not practice Buddhist, yeah, he will not practice Buddhism. Then if you practice, then you have to practice other religion, yeah. So it is saying that you cannot have a spiritual companion. It doesn't mean that you cannot have a friend. You should instead develop a strong, genuine relationship with the member of the Sangha, and respect even remnant of the robe. So I think this part is always very important, yeah, because since we all like a Buddhist practitioner, then so when we go to the different center, so we always having of course we all ordinary person. Due to that, we all have all different kind of emotion, yeah. Sometimes getting angry, sometimes not happy with what other people's doing, what other people suggesting. So these things so happen for everybody, yeah, happen for everybody. But at least not how to say, not trying to backbite, and not trying to do harmful thing for the others, yeah. Just I think this much I think we should no we should try to practice. Okay, then in every meditation session of the entire True Vision teachings, there are 3 practices that you need to do: preparation, main part, and conclusion. The preparation is taking refuge and making a request. The main part is to meditate on the subject that is taught. So in here, so it is saying these 3 part is compulsory, yeah? Preparation, then main part, and the conclusion, yeah. When we are talking about during all this like triple vision, so when we practice it, so at the beginning, one must do refuge, taking refuge, then requesting prayer, that which we have talked about, that requesting prayer from parting from the four attachment, yeah. So that which we have already mentioned earlier, yeah. This too is like that we have to do from the beginning till the end of this triple version teaching. And then the conclusion is to dedicate the merits accrued. The main part changes according to the different instruction giving, but the preparation and conclusion remain unchanged for all the sessions. But as the main part here is the teaching on refuge, which is same as the preparation. In this session, there are only two practice involved. So in here, since that we are talking about the refuge teaching, so preparation and actual part both are same. Then only the preparation part and then the conclusion part. If we practice this teaching. At the end of meditation, the conclusion is always to dedicate the merit through remembrance and mindfulness. Through taking refuge, you dedicate whatever merits you have accumulated for your enlightenment, as well as for the enlightenment of all sentient beings. Yeah. So it is saying like that when we are dedicating, so we always trying to be mindful, and then so we have to dedicate towards for the enlightenment, because when we are saying many of the time that we dedicate for the sake of long life, for the sake of all this, how to say, for the a good job, or like for the sake of like a healthy life. So then I think like this is not a right way to dedicate. Yeah. So dedicate means like for the final ultimate aim, dedicate is to it must be for the enlightenment, because only like for example, if you put like if you have one drop of the water, if you have one drop of the water, so it will be never finished, never dry. If you put that one drop of water into the ocean, yeah, into the ocean, then it will never dry it. Otherwise, if you put that one drop of water in a my cup, so if I drink it, so it will finish. So if I split it on a floor, then so it will be dry. Yeah? So that is why if you dedicate any kind of the merit for long life, for the health, or this and that, so it will how to say, it will not that strong. So it will not like not unlimited. So it will be not unlimited. It will not increase unlimited, unless if you dedicate for the like enlightenment. It's a similar like one drop of water is putting into the ocean. Okay. Then during post-meditation period in here, so we are saying like a meditation period and the post-meditation period. Yeah, meditation period means like when you are practicing your sadhana, or if you are practicing like taking refuge, if you're practicing compassion, meditating on it. So whatever you like, you do practice. So that that period is in here. So considering as a meditation period. After that, when you are engaged with like a worldly activity, so that is like a post meditation. Yeah, walking, eating, talking with other people. So all this kind of the thing is a post meditation. Then during the post meditation, so can you show that the text? Through remembrance and mindfulness, you should remember the great quality of Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. Have the resolve to follow the path and be mindful of benefit of following the rules of the refuge. So it is said here. So during the post meditation also that we should be always mindful and like remembrance, because otherwise like if we do practice very strong and like very diligently, and after that during the post meditation, if you forget completely, if you do completely opposite thing, then like so it will not that like benefit. Yeah, it will not that benefit, it will not that so it will not affect much, because it's similar like as I said like addiction. Yeah, so like one day you stop like all those like drugs or caffeine or everything. Then next day you consume like plenty of like drug, or like plenty of marijuana, or like plenty of this caffeine things. Yeah. So then it will not. So it will not help you to get rid from that addiction, isn't it? So it is like exactly similar like this. So even though like we cannot completely how to say, completely focused and completely mindful, but we should try to be mindful, that we should try. I think like this is the one that most important, because like most of the time that I see people like we all are same. Yeah, because we say like oh, it is very difficult, it is almost impossible, like almost impossible to like to be mindful every time, every day, every time. It is almost impossible. Yeah, we all think that way also, and we also say that yes, of course it is like almost impossible, but we say it is almost impossible. It is not impossible. Yeah, there is a possibility, small part of the possibility. Due to that we should be trying it. Yeah, if you not try, then it is impossible. If we don't try, then it is impossible. Yeah. If you try, there is a slightly that chance, the slightly possible. Yeah. Then more you try, then that possibility, the chances is becoming more and more. This is what all about the practice. Yeah. When we are saying practice, so you are trying to like familiarize it. Yeah. You are trying to build that culture, build that tradition into you. I think this is all about the when we are talking about mind training. Training means like you are building, yeah. We are building that new, like a new habit, new tendency that you are building. So I think like due to that, so it is always important to try. I'm not saying that we should. I'm not saying it because I'm saying like we should try. We should try. I think like without that, then it is not possible. Yeah. Mhm. Okay. Then this is because even though you may have practiced diligently during the meditation session, if during the post-meditation period you behaved in a worldly manner, your progress will consequently be retarded. If you practice diligently and mindful during the respective period, your progress will accelerate. Yeah.
Yes.
Accelerate.
Yes.
So anyhow, it is saying the same thing only. Then this how to say when you do meditation during the meditation period. So if you practice very diligently, so you have like little bit of that habit, that culture that you have already built up. Yeah, that like little bit of that improvement that you have already made. And so if you're trying to keep that improvement, like for example during the post meditation, if you trying to remember, if you're trying to be mindful that all the phenomena are not truly existing, all this kind of the whatsoever that we see, we feel, we experience, it is illusion. So if you can trying to remember all this whatever that we see appearance are reflection from your mind, all this kind of the point, illusion, reflection from your mind, not truly existing. So if you keep this kind of the how to say that view during the post meditation, so things will becoming more and more simple, more easier to face, to overcome any kind of the difficulty and any kind of the problem during the post meditation.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Rinpoche. So any question from the floor? No question is too too naive, too ignorant. Oh. Yeah.
It's no question is can be two possibility. Like one is they understood everything what I'm saying, no, like what I'm trying to say, or they understood nothing what I'm trying to say. There's two possibilities.
I think everybody has some thought. I think so. So they just have to cross the bridge of the thought inside the mind and the thought out saying out loud from the mouth.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, come. Any question? Lai.
Okay. For the daily food offering, right?
Yes.
We offer to four entity, right? So since we don't know the exact words on how to do the offering, can we just do the offering based on intention?
Yeah, because usually there is a text for all those offering, but even though if we don't know, so usually then because most of the time, so even the monk and even the monks also, they don't do much offering for this female yaksha part, female yaksha and all those part. So just mainly that we do offering part of this Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, because that we put that we take some part of some small portion of the that your food to live separately and make offering. Maybe usually it's very common that we recite that Tembalame Sanjay Rinpoche, that prayer. Yeah, we often that we do that kind of the prayer, because in that prayer we offering to the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. So yeah, we can do that also.
So, but
Otherwise, if you want to do a proper, then there is a text for that, like Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, then that female yaksha, then consuming for oneself, then leftover part that you give to those evil spirit also.
So if without the text, can we just in our mind just think about
remembrance?
Think about the intention.
Actually, remembrance is also good, but there is a special mantra, because when we do offering, those with those blessing of those mantra, then they can receive it. They can receive it. Otherwise, so what we give is that we don't know. Is it good enough, or is it is it enough to fill their stomach? So it is all those kind of so many different thought. But with those power or blessing of those mantra, so it will satisfy them. It is satisfied because Buddha has said those mantra to satisfy all those yaksha and then evil spirit. So due to that, so it is good to recite the mantra. So if we cannot, then so we can just make offering to the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha.
Rinpoche, if we are expecting you to come to Malaysia, is it possible, or is it important, or is it worth it to take some of your time and our time to learn this part? I mean,
which part?
This offering recitation part and mantra.
Yeah, sure. Why not? We can arrange that also.
I don't know what about the rest. I'm just saying, exploring the possibility. Yeah,
sure. Why not?
Okay.
Idea.
Okay. All right. Okay. Any question? Okay. Rinpoche, no more question. I think
Okay.
it's so. Thank you so much.
Okay, welcome and have a very good evening, everybody. And then we'll do dedication. 我三南的tham je ziba nye top ne nye be ranam pham je ne